Let's get into tomorrow night's game between the Dolphins and the Bengals. It's the first head-to-head meeting between quarterbacks Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa since LSU beat Bama in the national championship game. Tua and the Dolphins roll into the jungle, one of two teams still with a perfect record. Tua has a 71% completion percentage. He has a 925 pass yards so far this season and 8 touchdowns. Joey B and the Bengals dropped their first 2 games of the season before grabbing a win finally against Joe Flacco and the Jets. Not too much to brag about there. But that doesn't matter to odds makers. They still think that this is a letdown spot that is looming for the Dolphins. The Bengals are favored -4, this over-under at 47. Miami is the first 3-0 team to be an underdog in week 4 against a losing team, a team with a losing record for the first time since 2018. A large part of that has to do with Tua being listed as questionable due to back pain and an ankle injury. Waddle, obviously, with a groin issue as well. And there are a lot of other injuries kind of sprinkled around their O-line. That said, I'm still not going to lay the points with the Bengals after what I've seen from them so far this season. The money line is also too steep for me to lay, so I'm going to play the under 47 with this game. Right now, the over is more popular with bettors, but Sharp Money has been coming down on the under with 75% of the money. That's according to Action Network. The Bengals offense has been underperforming this season, and there are just too many questions on the Dolphins injury report to have full confidence in their offensive power. They just played their biggest game against the Bills and they won. They're due for a little bit of regression here. The total has also hit the under in 4 of Miami's last 5 away games. Head-to-head, the under has hit in 6 of Cincinnati's last 7 games against Miami. So that's my full game bet, but I also like a few props here. I'm going to go with Joe Burrow under 11.5 rush yards. Is that -117 on Caesar Sportsbook. Protection for Burrow was much better against the Jets, giving Burrow more time in the pocket, decreasing his rushing yards significantly to 0. He did not have any rush yards in week 3. Miami has not generated much pressure on opposing quarterbacks with just 6 sacks so far this season. I think if the Bengals can repeat, if that O-line can do a little bit better, repeat their performance or close to it against the Jets, I don't see Burrow using his legs as much in this matchup, so I'm going to lock in the under on his rush yards. Second prop that I like, I'm going to take Tyreek Hill for an anytime touchdown. This is at +135, really for the simple fact that he's coming. He is coming for Eli Apple. He said that he owes him, and he wants all the smoke here with Waddle potentially out or limited. All the more reason to get the ball to your veteran in Tyreek Hill. So give me Tyreek Hill for an anytime touchdown. Those are my best bets for Thursday Night Football. If I had to give you my Mox Locks, my 2 that I definitely want to roll with, it's going to be the prop bets. Joe Burrow under 11.5 rushing yards and Tyreek Hill for an anytime touchdown.